Everybody knows Steve Jobs is the best salesman in the world, but even he will have hard times to argue with these facts. And right here we're going to check out the the MasterPad.
Yes.
This is a MasterPad. It runs Windows 7.
Windows 7.
Intel processor inside.
Yes.
So what do you have here?
Latest Intel edition. It's called Pineview. It's the name is 450, and it is very fast processor. It's hyper-thread, which means it can run many things in parallel, and also it is 64-bit, much faster than the iPad. iPad is ARM-based and only 32-bit. And also the speed is faster, 1.66, and the iPad is only 1 GHz. So combined, 64 compared to 32, so 64-bit is 2 to 3 times faster than the same speed 32-bit.
Right.
And then you have the higher speed, which if you multiply this by this, you get between 3 to 5 times faster than the Apple A4 CPU. Another problem that Apple has with their iPad is the graphics. All the graphics in the iPad is included in the A4 CPU. Right. So it's integrated. If they don't support right now the full high definition 1080p, if they want to support it, they need to change the CPU completely.
Change the iPad.
No, change the CPU. Yeah. Make a
faster one.
No, make a redesign of the CPU.
Yeah.
And here, all you have to do is you just add more components.
All right.
Add more components. Now, there is also graphic accelerator here, and the iPad doesn't have it. So graphics is much better. And also, there are special chipset that is supporting 1080p. And if you want, I can show you a full high-definition movie. Okay. Another very important issue is all the outputs that you have here. You have USB that you can connect a regular keyboard, like this Logitech keyboard.
Right.
And you have two USBs, so you can connect a keyboard, and you can connect also a hard drive. If you want an external hard drive, that I mean 500 gigabyte or 1 terabyte or whatever you want, you can put your movies on it, and you can play all the video you want from these movies.
All right. So right there inside, there's how much RAM do you have?
The RAM also is 4 times bigger than the iPad.
So how much do you use? 1 gig?
We have an option for 2 gig, 1 gig and 2 gig.
Yeah.
And you can upgrade it because it's a regular SOD.
Okay.
So you can open the cover from the back. Unlike the iPad, we can open the cover from the back.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't want the end user to do it, because he will damage. You need special.
Somebody special can do it.
Yes, yes. So, but in the service lab, you can bring it, and they can upgrade your computer. Now, everything is running in parallel. For instance, the clock or the calendar or the temperature in the iPad is a special process. So if you run the forecast, you cannot. Here you have the Skype, and also Steve Jobs that blocks the Skype for a long time.
Yeah, it's
yes,
crazy.
it's crazy. I mean, what you have the problem with the iPad is Steve Jobs is using it as a closed garden, and you have a website which has a funny name, which means jailbreak. I mean, it cracks the restriction of the iPad.
But there are some too for Windows. I mean, there's lots of viruses in Windows.
But in Windows, everything is open, so you don't block the Skype. And it's really multitask. All the tasks that you work are opened, and you can just go from one to the other. If you want to go Chrome, you can go Chrome. If you want to go Explorer, you can go Explorer. And we all know that many government websites are only compatible with the Explorer, so you cannot get there with the iPad.
It's not very nice governments.
But I mean, government, banks, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, we will change. Now, languages.
You can change the keyboard.
Yes, I'm trying
from Hebrew to English.
Yes, yes, but you can change it very easily like this.
Shortcut.
Alt and Shift.
Okay.
And this should do it. Let's do it. One moment. Alt and Shift.
Maybe it's not registering the keyboard.
One moment. Yeah, if you punch here.
Oh, there's Hebrew, but there was no selection for English?
Yes,
English,
there is selection for English.
But right now it says only...
No.
Okay.
You open...
But it's no problem. It's interesting as well that it runs the Hebrew and every language.
It runs all the languages, more than 100 languages. It runs for years, and the iPad has right now only 8 languages, and they develop more, but you know, until they get the 100 languages that Microsoft already have them, it will take them forever. And you know, there will probably be languages that they will not support at all, because it's a very intensive now.
What do you have that's connected on there?
This one is for port replicator. You can hook up, we have a special stand. You can hook up more USBs, and also you can physically connect to the Ethernet and not wireless. Now, this one contains all the wireless options, which means Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and also SIM. This one is a hotkey, and there's also here a sensor that hotkey, yes, for doing a few things. And there's also a sensor here that changes the brightness according to the light outside.
Nice, ambient light detector.
Yes,
so this is a capacitive 10.1 inch.
No, it's 11.6. It's much
11.6.
bigger. Yes.
Ah, sorry. So it's bigger capacitive.
It's the same screen like the iPad. Same factory makes this screen.
Yeah.
And so same quality, same touch, same everything.
Yeah.
And the size is much bigger.
Is it Foxconn or somebody else?
Is a competitor of Foxconn.
A competitor, okay.
Yes.
They make...
It's a Pegatron.
Pegatron.
Yes.
They make capacitive.
No, they buy from the same factory. Foxconn and Pegatron are buying from the same factory.
All right.
So okay. Foxconn is making...
Huge, gigantic factory.
Foxconn is making the iPad for Apple, and Pegatron is making this one.
All right, so this is the Foxconn's big competitor, and you think a lot of big brands will sell Windows tablets?
Yes.
So it's not only MasterPad.
It's already published that Toshiba will now also offer same thing. I'm not sure if they will offer the Windows version or the Android version. We also will introduce Android version with a smaller screen. I mean, the iPad comes only up to here. Is a 9.7 inch. This one is 11.6. It's totally different story. We will introduce next year. We will introduce 10.1 inch computer, and this will be Android based.
There was Internet Explorer that wanted to hijack being your default browser, and there you can double click to see a HD video.
This is full HD video.
1080p.
1080p, and you never saw such a quality in your life. Let me put full screen.
Nice. Horses and birds and
this.
I don't know how to say in English.
Full.
In French it's fuck.
Here full screen, and the picture is really amazing. You cannot get this picture quality in the iPad because it's full 1080p.
Nice. With the HDMI output.
With the HDMI output.
So
you can also connect it. You can also connect it to external projector. So if you come to a business meeting, you can show your presentation to all the audience.
Nice.
Everyone.
So that's it.
Yes.
How much does it cost and when is it available?
It will be available next month during October, and the price will be a little higher than the iPad very low end with 16 gigabyte, but it will be comparable. Although it gives much more features, it will be comparable to the iPad price for higher memory, because Apple is charging more profit in the higher memory, and we only charge the difference of the cost of the memory from one to the other. So we shall have a 32 gigabyte hard drive, SSD,
and that's included
64.
And 64,
gigabyte.
and that's
Yes.
going to be a similar price to Apple.
Yes.
Similar
Yes.
area.
In the same range, plus minus 10%.
But
That's
Apple
it.
is taking a large profit margin because
Yes,
but,
probably.
yeah. So this
And
is a different-
also it has, if you see here a small dot, this is a video camera, and then you have here a small hole. It's not the glass is broken, but this one is a microphone.
nice. So,
So
you can
it's
do
very
everything.
sophisticated.
Skype
So
video, everything.
Yes, so it's very, very sophisticated.
How heavy is it?
It's 990 gram, and it's a little bit more heavy than the iPad because the screen is bigger, and the iPad is 770 gram.
All right.
So it's the same. I mean, it's multiplied by the size of the screen, of course.
11.6
11.6
inch
like,
capacitive is very
yes,
new. It's very
yes,
special.
Very new.
All right.
Yes.
And you're going to sell this all over the world?
Yes, all over the world.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Europe, USA, everywhere. And we are now building our distribution network, and we are open for a good distributor to cooperate for long-term business.
How long does the battery last?
The battery here, this is a soft point, because the battery is much stronger than the iPad. It's 35 watt hour. The iPad is only 23 or 25, if I remember. But battery life is shorter because here the processor, the CPU speed is much bigger, and memory, internal memory is bigger, and everything draw more power. So battery life, actual battery life will be around 4 to 5 hours, while the iPad is declaring 8 hours to 10 hours.
All right. So there's a big battery in here.
It's a bigger battery than the iPad.
Where is it?
Yes.
Like over there or something?
It's inside here. Now,
Big.
the material here is made of metal, which is an alloy made composition of magnesium and aluminium.
And the glass
It's
inside.
very, very powerful. Of
Glass.
course, this is glass and touch capacitive.
All right. Okay. Thanks a lot. Did you have a website?
Yes, we are building now our website. It will be MasterPadWorld.com.
All right. And you can be contacted there.
Yes.
And the Skype also.
Yes, Skype. People can send me an email or contact by phone, whatever is more convenient.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much.